Well, to begin with, she's as smooth as wet silk. But how would you keep the daggone thing on her? I mean, there's nothing there. There's nothing to attach anything to. It's preposterous anyway, trying to put a tail on a fish. And nobody in his right mind would even try it.
Morgan Freeman, welcome to this show. It's an honor to have you here.
Yes,
it truly is.
It's a pleasure to be here, I gotta tell you.
I don't know if you'll be bothered by this question, but I hear in your latest movie that you fell in love with your co-star.
Well, yes, you have noticed. It's really hard not to. These creatures are so fantastical, you know. And
we should tell them what creature it is.
well, we will eventually.
Actually.
I'm a sailor, so I've spent some time in the wild with them, you know. And the creature we're talking about, everybody wants to know, is dolphin. So I have spent time at sea with them, and I'm spreading this word around so that everybody knows it. Dolphin, the only creature, the only wild creature who will approach humans in the wild.
The only one.
Only one.
This is a test now? Should we have people call in and say, yes, I was approached by something else? But
Yeah, I could hear somebody say, I was approached by a mountain lion, you know. It's like, well, play with the ball
yeah,
yard.
but it's not going to work.
Not gonna work.
You see, with your voice, I tend to believe everything you say. So when you said that,
I wouldn't lie about it.
you could, though. I'm saying you could. It could be just a blatant lie.
I
And
suppose
we would
I
all hear
could.
say, that's right, the dolphin is the only one.
But other sailors will tell you that dolphins do come to play. They just come to play. Whether if they see you out there in the open ocean, they'll come over and say hi. They swim along and they'll ride your bow wave and look up at you like, all right? And they may go off and jump and cavort, you know, and then come back and say, how was that? Is that cool? Huh?
Well, tell everybody a little bit about what Dolphin Tale is, because it's a true story in a way.
It's based on an absolute true story. We worked with the real dolphin, who's the star of the story. Her name is Winter. Very clever, Winter's Tale, you know.
It is.
But she was caught in a crab trap. I guess it was a crab trap. One of those box traps, wire traps, and with ropes. And I guess in attempting to get free, she just tightened the thing on her body, and she suffered damage around her tail fin. They rescued her, took her to the Marine Hospital there in Clearwater, Florida. And over time, she developed with all this dead skin and got gangrenous, and they had to amputate her tail. Then, after a while in recuperating, she learned how to swim as a fish, going side to side like that, which dolphins' spine are not geared to do. And so they were concerned about that and thought, well, if this keeps up, she's going to do damage to her internals. And this doctor, who was really a very clever inventor, designer of prostheses, got into the picture. And he created a tail for her, prosthetic tail for her, which she uses not 24 hours a day. She can only wear it a max of about 12 hours a day. But it's good therapy for her.
And that doctor, that inventor, is you.
It was played by me.
Was played by you.
Yeah.
I want you to custom make some parts for me. Not like anything we've done before. May not work, and I can't pay you.
Other than that, I should be excited, right?
Who's the patient?
You took the wrong turn at Old Palatka.
Well, now, you took it with me, Miss Daisy. And you got the man.
Well, Driving Miss Daisy did create, though, some controversy, even though it won the Oscar for Best Picture. There was controversy. Some people in the African-American community thought, well, this guy he's playing, I don't know. Is he just a little Uncle Tom? Is he this?
Yeah.
And then you also did an interview with Mike Wallace, in which he said to you, why don't you like Black History Month?
Right.
And your answer was?
Well, I asked him, was there a White History Month?
Yeah.
And he says, I'm Jewish. I said, okay. Is there a Jewish History Month? He said, no. I said, do you want one? He said, no. So, well, there's my answer. You know, why would Black history be relegated to a month? Why isn't Black history just American history? So No, I'm not for it at all.
Well, how do you feel about it right now today?
I don't feel any different than I always felt. I don't want to be, I just don't like to be singled out like that, you know. He's one of America's finest black actors. That narrows you, you know. It just puts you in a box over here. You can't be part of the whole pantheon.
So are you a political animal?
Not at all. No. Politics, I think, is just the worst kind of profession.
Well, it can be because it's, you know.
Well, look at what's happening now. Look
I
at,
am
good
looking at it.
grief.
We all are looking at it.
Yeah,
You know?
it's just dreadful.
But, you know, you talked before about how you sail. I think you also have a pilot's license,
Yeah,
right?
I am. Yeah.
What would Morgan Freeman be doing on a day he has off?
Nowadays, not much. I had a car accident.
I see you still have the...
Yeah, I got to still have the isotonic glove because the fingers still don't move. And if you don't move them, they're going to swell up. And that keeps me from flying and keeps me from sailing because I have a big boat and it takes two hands, one for yourself, one for the boat at all times. And I also have horses, you know, and I used to ride every day. That was part of my exercise regimen. Go out and ride a couple of horses.
So, what's the prognosis, though?
Well, the prognosis is we don't know. We think that you're going to get it all back, but the hard part is, so you're paralyzed from nerve damage. Stretched nerves take a long time to heal, 1 inch a month, and I've got long arms. Okay, so
1 inch a month.
give yourself a little over 3 years for that to grow back. In the meanwhile, if you're not moving a muscle, it goes away. So now, once you've got the nerve connection, you don't have any muscle to do it with. So you got to work on that. So I have therapy going on to just try to get blood flowing through atrophied muscles.
I choose now, then, as I end every show, to do it in song.
Okay.
I warned you about this before. You didn't seem afraid.
Not afraid.
But any song that's in your head doesn't have to be the theme from
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin.
I love that. Morgan Freeman, I can't thank you enough. This has been so much fun.
Thank you,
So
Peter.
great.